It's time to bring out the large pot and start preparing a hearty soup for the upcoming winter to freeze. I'll be using whatever vegetable I have on hand. So today's recipe will feature sweet potato along with carrot, onion, and garlic. I have a large cabbage, but I'll only use half of it. Additionally, I will include celery in my homemade vegetable broth. Feel free to use any broth you prefer or simply opt for bouillon mix with water. I'm about to begin chopping my vegetable, and the first one on my list is the onion. I don't need to cut it too finely since it will be processed in the food processor. So I just add it to the food processor and let it do the job. In a large pot set over medium heat, I'll be combining olive oil and butter. And if you haven't tried adding butter to your olive oil before making vegetable soup, you definitely should. It adds an incredible flavor. I saute the onion until it becomes soft, then add the celery and allow it to saute for a couple more minutes. In the meantime, I will start preparing the carrot. My food processor will handle most of the work today, so I won't have to chop many vegetables. This also contributes to reduce the cooking time. I added 2 tablespoons of frozen minced garlic to the mix. Previously, I shared a video on how to freeze garlic for easier cooking and cost saving. If you're interested in learning this method, you can find the video link in the description. In the meantime, I begin preparing the sweet potatoes by peeling and chopping them into small pieces. I was uncertain if they would work well in the food processor, so I didn't want to risk damaging it. I often have a crowd of kids at home, and I wanted you to hear this adorable girl. It's my daughter's friend who was eager to film since that's typically my daughter's role. Okay, you can tell them. What's your name? Luz. And you are taking a video for Aya. And who's your friend?
Sarah.
Sierra? Sierra always help mommy? But if you help me, you have to do like this. Come, Sierra, take the video for mommy. Show Lucy how you do it. I'm going to take this one. Okay. So what's your name?
Sarah.
Sierra. What you do is here.
A video.
Helping mommy making a video? Okay, good job. Helping mommy making a soup?
Yes.
And who's gonna eat the soup?
Me.
Yeah? You're gonna eat all your vegetable in the soup?
Yeah. And also, mommy made a soup, and I eat it and said, but I didn't know it was vegetables in it.
You didn't know it was vegetable? So this one gonna be the same way. It's gonna be but you don't know it's a vegetable in it. Alright, I'm about to start chopping the cabbage. I'll be using the food processor too. I just need to cut it into smaller pieces to make it easier to handle. This cabbage is enormous. It's even bigger than my head. If you're curious about why I freeze soups, it's because it simplifies my life, especially during the winter when the kids or my husband or even me, I'm sick. All I have to do is take the soup out of the freezer and heat it up. What I enjoy doing also is adding water to the soup, and once it reaches a boil, I toss in vermicelli or any small pasta of choice. The kids particularly enjoy it with orzo, and they don't even notice it's the same soup. Here I'm adding the vegetable broth. I use a total of 4 of these jars in the entire recipe. This is my little secret. It's just 1 pepper. You can put spicy if you like your soup to be spicy. I won't be blending it, but feel free to use pepper if you wish in your soup. When you add this pepper at the end, it truly enhances the flavors and aroma of the entire soup. Cook for 30 to 45 minutes until all vegetables are tender. You can add spices at this stage, but since my broth is already rich in flavor, I only needed to include turmeric. I didn't even have to add salt as it was sufficiently salty. I always incorporate turmeric into my dishes, not just for its flavor and color, but also for its numerous health benefits. Turmeric is exceptionally good for you. Now it's time to blend everything together. I don't have the immersion hand blender that you use directly in the pot, so I'll be using my regular blender to mix it instead. This soup was absolutely delicious. Be sure to let it cool before portioning it out. That large bag that you see in the left will serve as a meal for the entire family, while the smaller bags can be used for 1 or 2 people or simply diluted in water, and that's when I add the orzo to it. I mean, it really depends on the situation, but it's always good to have a small portion of soup in the freezer. I hope you found today's video useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.